Hello, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Rachel and I make videos on fashion, travel, and environmentalism. So if you like any of those things, you should consider subscribing to me. My voice is still a little bit hoarse from Mexico. If you don't know, I just came back a couple days ago from my friend's wedding in Mexico, so I'll link the vlog if you want to go check that out. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything that I'm bringing with me for 2 months in Central America. Now, I'm not doing all of Central America. Here is the plan. I'm starting off my trip in Guatemala. I'm going to be hiking volcanoes. I'm going to be doing Spanish school. I'm going to be hanging around Lake Atitlan. I'm going to learn how to say Lake Atitlan when I'm there. After that, I'm going to Costa Rica, and I'm actually meeting up with a bunch of my friends to do a yoga and meditation retreat. Yoga is something I practice at home, so it'll actually be very nice to do that while I travel. After the retreat, I'm going to continue traveling around Costa Rica for a little bit and then finish off my trip with 10 days in Panama. Panama will be a lot of beach time, and the highlight of that part of the trip will be the San Blas Islands, which I'm really looking forward to. So you might already be thinking, Rachel, you have to pack for a lot of different climates and a lot of different activities. And I know that. I need to have warm-ish clothes for when I'm hiking the volcano, because as you get higher in the sky, the colder it's going to get. I need clothes for beach time, but then I also need clothes that I can do yoga in. So I have a lot of activities to pack for, but I am very confident in my packing skills. I've made so many videos on packing now, and I've packed for so many trips that I feel like so confident when I do this. I used to be that person who was really scared and questionable about how do you fit all this in just a carry-on, because that is all I travel with, just a carry-on and a personal item. I do not have to pay for checked baggage. It is the way to go, truly, if you are backpacking or just on any trip. Carry-on is the way to go. Yes, I feel so confident in my packing process. I'm feeling really good about everything that I've gotten together. And let's get into the video. Alright, you know her, you love her. If you watch any of my packing videos, you know that this is the backpack that I love to use. It is my 40-liter Eagle Creek Tour travel pack. The best thing about this bag is that it opens like a suitcase. It is so helpful, so easy to pack, and so easy to get things that you need when you are traveling. I love the padded straps. I love that there's a side pocket that you can put important documents in. I love this bag, and I've never had issues with it as my carry-on because it's 40 liters. And when your bag gets super stuffed at the end of your trip, it actually opens up to be 44 liters. I've talked about this in other videos, but it's got a front buckle, it's got a hip buckle. It feels great on. This is just my go-to. Someone mentioned in the comments of my other videos that they wanted to see how I actually put things into the bag. So I will include at the end of this video a clip of how I arrange everything in my bag and how I get it all packed in. So don't worry and stay tuned to the end of the video for that. That is my carry-on bag, and then my personal item bag, I'm just using this backpack that I've had for a while. It's not ideal. I actually wanted to get a new personal item bag, but it just wasn't in the budget right now. I do like this backpack because it's one of those ones that has the charging ports in it. So if you put your portable charger inside of it, you can actually plug in from the outside, which is pretty nice. Something I don't like about this bag is the side pockets aren't that good for putting like water bottles and stuff in. If you've watched my packing videos before, you know that I'm going to start off with my clothes. I'm going to start with this packing cube. I truly don't believe that you can backpack without a packing cube. This packing cube has most of my pants and bottoms in it. My Lululemon leggings. These ones are really good for yoga. They're the leggings that kind of like hug you in a little bit more, so I feel really secure doing physical activity in them. I also packed a thicker pair of leggings. These will be really good to layer under different types of pants when I am doing my hike in Guatemala. So that'll be very helpful, or just anywhere where I'm a little bit cold. It's always great to have a thicker legging that you can layer. Then I'm bringing these pants. They're from the North Face. I actually got them when I was in Vietnam. The cool thing about these pants is that they can actually like zip off so that they can be board shorts too. This is great when you are hiking and you are changing climates. You can add on the extra legs. You can take them off when you get too hot. I then have these black pants. These are my tried and true, just comfy everyday pants that I can slip on. They go with lots of things. I like them a lot. Then I have this long black skirt. Again, you'll notice the pieces that I'm going for are very versatile. All of them so far are black, which goes with a lot of things. And I like that this skirt can be dressed up or dressed down. I like that it can look modest, or if I pair it with a tank top, it can be a little bit fun for a night out. Then I have two different types of black biker shorts. I like both of them a lot. great for physical activity, but also great for everyday wear. Then I have 2 more extra pairs of activewear shorts. This is just because I'm doing the yoga retreat and I'm gonna wanna wear shorts like this when I'm doing yoga. And then this is something I added to my backpacking repertoire when I went to Europe this past summer, but this skirt. I love this skirt. It's from TNA. I love that they have pockets on the side of them. I use the pockets all the time. I feel so comfy, so secure in this skirt, and it also looks really cute on a night out. All right, the next packing cube is the exact same kind of packing cube as the first one. This one, I packed it a little bit less. I find I like stuff my packing cubes to the max, so on this trip it's actually gonna be really nice that one of them is not stuffed to the max, so that I have a little bit of leeway. In this packing cube, I have my tried and true sarong wrap. I love this thing. It's such a versatile piece. You can wear it in so many different ways, on your shoulders if you get cold, as a blanket or a towel at the beach. You can wear it obviously as a skirt and wrap it over top of your bathing suit as a little cover up. My tried and true denim shorts. I used to travel with 2 denim shorts and I decided on this trip I'm just going to go with the 1 because they do take up a lot of space in your bag, and I find I actually like my later wash ones a little bit better. They're a little bit looser. I'm just more prone to grabbing my later wash ones than I am my dark ones. So, and then the last bottoms I have are just these comfy shorts that I'm going to wear as like PJ shorts, or just comfy shorts like if I'm going to the beach or I'm having like a bumming around kind of day. The next thing is kind of new, but I am bringing a dress. I really like this black dress. I got it from Reformation. It's a really versatile piece and I think it's going to be cute. I know that there are going to be some fun dinners out when I'm on my retreat, and there's going to be some nights where I'm going to want to look a little bit cute, maybe a little bit fancy. They might be few and far between, but you know what? For that one night, I will be looking cute. That one was not a necessity, but you know, sometimes you gotta pack some fun stuff in your backpack, okay? All right, next, let's talk about tops. This is my Osprey packing cube. Really like these. I use them on a lot of my backpacking trips. I actually have another packing cube that is the exact same, but I got it in a different color. I talked about this in my last video. I like having different color packing cubes because then you know, like, this one has this in it, this one has that in it, and it helps you stay organized when you're traveling. In this packing cube, I have 6 different types of tank tops. What I look for in a tank top is typically I can wear them all without a bra. They're something super comfy, and they're all in versatile colors or patterns that I can wear with other things. I also this time made sure I did not bring anything white. Thankfully, I didn't have any of my clothes get ruined, but I noticed that when I was backpacking Southeast Asia last year, a lot of people who brought white things got them absolutely turned a different color when they had someone do their laundry for them. So this year I will not waste any room on white clothing. And then also in this packing cube, I have 3 different types of t-shirts. I find I've been leaning towards t-shirts a lot more lately. When I'm traveling, I just feel really comfy and like protected in them. Don't have to worry about my shoulders getting burned. And it's nice when you're in a place that has like air conditioning, or if I'm in a place where it's gonna be a little bit colder. In my next packing cube, I have all of my bathing suits in here and sports bras. So I brought 4 different types of sports bras, obviously more than my last trip, because I am doing my yoga retreat. And then I have 4 bikinis and then 1 full bathing suit. This is my full one-piece bathing suit that I'm bringing on this trip. It's from Reformation. It's a beautiful green color. I love the scoop back neck. This is always great to have a one-piece in case you're doing water activities and you want to stay safe and secure. And then bathing suits that I'm bringing on this trip. My red one. This red bathing suit I haven't worn in so long, so I'm excited to bust this bad boy out again. And then my tried and true purple bathing suit. I love this one for tanning because it's itty bitty, so you have like very minimal tan lines. And then my cheetah print one. This is one I typically reach for when I'm going snorkeling because I feel really secure in it. Or my brown bathing suit. I love this bathing suit. And that's it for that packing cube. The last packing cube I'm bringing is this teeny tiny one from Eagle Creek. It is in their extra small size. This one just has all of my underwear in it, and also something new that I've been bringing backpacking is my little like nipple covers. So this is really great if you have a shirt that like you don't want to be nippy in. I really like this one because they're ones that I can wash clean, so I never have to worry about them being like smelly or gross. So highly recommend traveling with some nipple stickers. In terms of socks, I'm only bringing 4 pairs of socks, and I'm just gonna be shoving them in like different areas of my backpack. I might put them in a packing cube, I might put them like inside a purse or something like that. Other items in my backpack, my microfiber towel. Definitely recommend getting one of these. Sometimes hostel towels are gross. It's always great to have your own. This can also double as a beach towel sometimes, so that is very helpful as well. and it's super tiny, so it's really easy to fit in. The microfiber is really good because it's super quick drying, which is helpful when you're traveling from place to place every day. Next thing I got is just a rain poncho. This is a reusable one because they're more environmentally friendly than just getting a little dingy plastic one. And they protect you way better. Another thing, if you watch my videos, you will know this. I bring my own snorkel and goggles. It's not a need, and it does take up a good amount of room, but I simply cannot travel without it. I love having my own snorkel. It is something that's a little bit more luxury, but it's something I like to pack when I'm traveling, so we're gonna fit her. We're gonna fit her in. In terms of like day-to-day bags, I've actually got 3. So the first is my medium crescent Baggu bag. Love this thing, got it for Christmas. I literally wear it all the time. I feel like it holds a lot. Trouble I had with my other bags, purse-wise, when I was traveling, is that I couldn't fit like my tripod in there and like my stabilizer and just like general camera stuff. It always was too big to fit in like my fanny pack or a little purse. So having a bag like this I think is going to be really helpful on this trip because it'll be perfect for those days that I want to fit everything in. Some people don't know what this bag is, but like the fashion girlies know. Like it's so cute. I simply love this bag. And I'm actually going to bring as well just a cute little purse. I think this will be fun when I'm like going out. I don't even know if it's a need, but again, you know, that 1 or 2 nights that I want to be fancy, I'm gonna be ready for it. And then something new that I've just recently added to my traveling collection is this ultralight black hole tote pack. It's from Patagonia. It's basically a backpack that is super compact and can fit in this little bag. I like it that there's a handle so that if my bags get really full, I can always clip it to the outside. I brought it to Mexico with me. I really liked it. It also doubles as a tote bag. Like, it's just gonna be really versatile. Okay, shoes. Let's talk about shoes. Last backpacking trip, I left with 4 pairs of shoes, and I only came home with 2, tragically. This time, I'm only gonna bring 3 pairs of shoes. I'm gonna bring a pair of flip-flops, my Crocs, which I'm going to clip on the outside of my bag. These are really good shower shoes. They're super versatile. I love traveling with Crocs. And then most travel days and at the airport, I'll be wearing my running shoes. I really like these shoes as well. I just got them. They're the On Cloud shoes. I think that's what they're called. They're a Swedish company and they're literally the comfiest shoes I've ever worn. Also waterproof, so they're gonna be great for my hike. So, very exciting. And I think they look so chic and cool. I'll also probably end up like folding this little bucket hat and shoving it in one of the outer pockets of my main bag. Something random and small that I'm also making sure I bring is just plastic bags. It's always great to have like a couple plastic bags in your backpack. You can put dirty clothes in them. You can separate wet clothes in them for shoes. Just, it's always great to have. Now let's talk about toiletries. I've narrowed it down again, guys. I've done it again. One day I'm gonna be traveling with like 1 small tote bag, but I've been very minimal with my toiletries. I have this giant cosmetic bag. It's got a lot of stuff in it. I'll talk about it in a sec. And then I've got just this makeup bag. So I've only have 2 toiletry bags and I'm real proud of myself for it. Let's start with my purple cosmetic bag. So in here we've got a lot of stuff. We've got makeup removing cloth. This is great. You don't have to travel with liquid. Super lightweight. Takes off your makeup like a dream. Doesn't ruin your skin like makeup removing wipes do. My tried and true African neck cloth, guys, okay? If you're not showering with one of these, what are you doing? If you're not traveling with one of these especially, what are you doing? They literally lather so well, they exfoliate your skin. It's 10 out of 10. And the absolute best part for backpacking, they dry so quickly. In this bag, I put another little bag with the bulk of my liquids. So this is all just like skincare, face wash, shampoo. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm trying to channel my curly hair era. Okay, right now, don't judge me. I didn't style it today, okay? This is a bad time to talk about it. But I have been lately getting better at styling my curly hair. If you have curly hair, you know that you have to put so many products in it. But all I added to my bag that wasn't in my last backpacking trip are these 3 little containers and this empty spray bottle. Now, I have an empty spray bottle so that I can re-wet my hair when I'm styling it. And then in these little containers, I have my curl cream and then a conditioner and then like a sleek style protectant / conditioner number 2. And so, very tiny. I know it's not a perfect curly hair routine because truly you should be putting like mousse and gel and all that stuff in it, but I think my hair can survive with these 3 products and some hair oil for my trip. This is what I did in Mexico, and my curls didn't look that bad in Mexico, so I was very happy about it. Other stuff for my curly hair, my bonnet. I do sleep with a bonnet now. Protects the hair, okay? I've got a bar of soap because it cuts down on my liquids. I've got my deodorant. I put all of my hair ties and stuff in this little bag. I have my hairbrush, I have a comb, I have another little comb when you're doing slick back looks. This wax stick that I found really helpful when you're doing slick back looks as well. It's like a gel, but again, no liquids. I've got my toothbrush. I've got an extra hair clip because I love to wear hair clips in my hair. I've got some aloe vera. Guys, I think I've finally come to the conclusion that I burn sometimes. I never used to burn as a child, so it's really hard for me to come to terms with this new identity I have. But I do burn sometimes, so I have some aloe vera. And then something I think is a backpacking essential if you're a girly, a mirror. And this mirror is nice because it can fold, it can stand up on its own, and it's a good size. My favorite razor ever. I just had to go get it from the shower, so you know I use it. It is a metal razor. You can load the blades in it. I put my little hair tie bag, like extra blades for it, and it's got a pivoting head. It gets you like the nicest, closest shave, and I love bringing it traveling. I don't have to worry about like a disposable razor and buying a new one and trying to find one in another country. Nope. This is simply the best. I also now work with Leaf Shave, so there's a link in my description for it. No pressure at all. There's also a discount code if it's something you're interested in buying. That is everything that is in my purple cosmetic bag. And then my second cosmetic bag is all just makeup stuff. In here I've got like concealer, foundation, setting powder. Something to note about makeup is just making sure that you're finding like the teeny tiniest forms of the makeup that you can, because that'll really cut down on a lot of space. Like for example, this is my little mini setting powder. And then the eyeshadow palette I brought is literally just this tiny, and it's just got 2 shades on it, and I'll probably only use the 1 shade. In my makeup bag, I've also just put another little bag like this, and it's got all of my jewelry in it. Jewelry I'm bringing on this trip, I've got my little Atolia earrings. They're a waterproof jewelry company. I used them on my last backpacking trip. Absolutely love them. Also from Atolia are these hoops. They look very similar to my real gold hoops that I have. I like traveling with like costume jewelry, so then I don't have to worry if I lose it or if something breaks. It's okay. Also from Atolia, this little necklace. It's just a simple like gold choker. And then I'm also bringing these little earrings that I got. I got these in Spain and I think they're so cute. Alright, now let's move on to my personal item bag. Now, I feel like I'm gonna put my little Patagonia like backpack in the bottom of this bag. Always have this bad habit of overpacking my personal item bag and making it so stupidly, unnecessarily heavy. And so not this trip. Not this trip, guys. In my personal item bag, I am just bringing 2 plastic baggies. Now, if you watch my videos, you know I like to have baggies. It's really easy to find things, really easy to just like keep yourself organized. First is my medical baggie, okay? In here I have a lot of electrolytes, like liquid IVs. I have my malaria pills. I have an extra bar of soap because sometimes it's hard to find the bar of soap that you like when you're in another country. I have Gravol in here. I have Imodium. I have bug spray. I have sunscreen. I have Tylenol. And I have an antibiotic in case Imodium doesn't work. It's like this ginormous pill. Talk to your travel clinic and see. And then I also have the bug bite thing. It makes your bug bites a little less itchy sometimes. And then in this bag is just my tech bag. In this one, I've got my portable charger. I have my GoPro stick. I've got my vlog camera, my tripod for my vlog camera. I've got my DJI stabilizer. I have this little thing, which is actually really smart. It's this little case that I had. I put my cords in here, but I also put like extra memory cards in here. So it's like a nice compact way to store it. Then I've just got a waterproof phone case. I've got my camera battery charger. I've got my GoPro and then a little strap that goes with it. And then my Oura Ring charger. I also have my paper shoot camera. I love taking photos on these. I took so many cute photos on my last trip all insert them here. I also work with this company, no pressure at all, but it's a product I use and I love so much. It's a camera that takes photos that look like film, but it has a memory card in it, so you never have to worry about your film getting ruined with airport security. And then along with that, I have this little adapter that I can plug into my phone, and then I can put the memory card in it so I can see the photos right away. I find when I travel with my Papershoot camera, it just makes me like live in the moment and snap photos just for the joy of taking photos and not knowing exactly how they're going to turn out, and it's so much more fun than taking photos on your phone. Okay, that is everything in my techie bag. And then in the actual backpack itself, I've got my sleeping bag liner. I've also clipped a baseball cap on the outside of this bag. Inside the bag I've got my passport. Sometimes I put my passport in my fanny pack as well, just depends. I've got my first aid kit. I've also got some pens to fill out travel documents. And then in this front pocket I've got my sunglasses. I'm bringing my Quay sunglasses. I'm bringing my Ray-Bans. And I'm bringing just these cute little small frame sunglasses. And on this other outer pocket, I've just got some Kleenex in case I need, and some wet wipes. And they're there in that front pocket, so they're really easy access. And last, in my personal item bag, I've also just put my like sleeping mask. I love this sleeping mask. It's got like cupping, eye socket holes. Okay, that was such a bad way to describe it. Very proud of myself for not overpacking my personal item bag. Everyone, cheer me on. I've also been going to the gym a lot to prepare to do this volcano hike, but I don't know if it's because I've been going to the gym, but my bags do not feel as heavy as they did my last long backpacking trip. On the flat pocket of my Eagle Creek bag, I just kept a little folder. In this folder, I've just got like immunization records and just travel documents for my travel insurance and stuff like that. My last and final bag would be my fanny pack. I wear this all the time on travel days. It's always at my hips, and then my personal item bag is on front. My carry-on backpack is on the back. My fanny pack, like I mentioned before, sometimes I have my passport in here just for easy access. My phone is usually in here. I've got my hand sanitizer. I've got my loop earplugs. I also put my Oura ring in here, but it's just at my bedside table right now because I'm gonna wear it to bed tonight. If you wanna know what an Oura ring is or what the heck I'm talking about, watch this video. I've also got my earphones in here. I like traveling with wired earphones, not my AirPods, because then no one's gonna mug me for these. The wired earphones, they're like 20 bucks. I have my lip balm in here. I have an extra sleep mask, and this might sound a little neurotic, but I lost my sleep mask on my last backpacking trip, and I cannot let that happen again, guys. I love a good sleep mask, so I just have this random one from Air Transat in here for desperate times in case I need it. And then I also have my little handy dandy personal alarm. This is just great to have when you're traveling solo. Basically makes like the loudest noise ever, so it's really great to have to keep on you. Also has a little flashlight on it, so I just keep it on my fanny pack so it's really close to me if I should need it. Okay, let's start packing. So here I am with my main bag. I'm going in with just putting my big packing cube and my big cosmetic bag, and then I'm just trying to squeeze in my other cosmetic bag and my smallest packing cube. Notice how I'm using up like all the space, even the tiny little bit of space I have at the top. And now I know this looks crazy, but I'm going to put my other packing cube that doesn't have as much in at the top there and buckle it up. You'll see, it'll all fit, okay? Then I'm putting my two medium-sized packing cubes on the side. Take my rain poncho, I just kind of said I was gonna put that in my other bag. And then I'm putting my snorkel in the side. And then where it's bigger on the other side of the clamshell bag, I'm kind of creating a space in the top part of my clamshell bag so that when I close it like this, it will all fit in. I'm putting my flip-flops and then a purse on the outer pocket there at the front. And then I'm gonna take my bucket hat and I'm just gonna put my bucket hat in this small little pocket on the front. So notice how I'm using up all the space that I can. And now the sorcery happens, okay? Me trying to close this. Oh, I forgot my Baggu bag. I just kind of put it in the side pocket there and squeezed it in. Now to shut my bag, I know it looks crazy and like it's not gonna shut, but the best part of this bag is that it's got these buckles. And so it's really nice because I can kind of cinch it down by buckling it up and then pulling the straps tighter. You'll also see me sitting on it, doing whatever I need to do to get this thing closed. It is a tight squeeze, but remember I do have the extra 4 liters that I can open my bag up later on. But yes, like I said, it all fits in there, and I'm also bringing a neck pillow that I didn't talk about earlier. Now on to the personal item bag. So I've laid out everything I want to put in there. I'm starting off with the pens. There's a lot of little pockets in this bag, so I just decided to put the pens in there so that I know where to find them and they're easy access. Putting my first aid kit in one of those pockets as well, and then my passport. Then I'm going in with my sunglasses and making sure that they are easily accessible on the outside pocket. And then my napkins and wipes I'm also making easily accessible on an outside pocket as well, leaving some extra room in case I want to squeeze in any snacks in there. Then I put my backpack in the bottom part of the bag and then added in the Ziploc baggies. After that, I just kind of went in with my tripod and stuck it on the side, and then I made sure I could zip up my bag before I squeezed in my rain poncho on the top with that extra space that was at the top of the bag there. I made sure to clip my hat on the outside of my bag and clip my sleeping bag liner on the outside of my bag. So that is all that I'm packing. Please remember that to the airport I'm going to wear sweatpants and a sweater because that's a bulky item I didn't want to put in my bag, and then my running shoes as well. But there we have it. Beautiful and ready to go. I hope you guys liked this video. So many people left such nice comments on my last couple packing videos, so I thought I'd make it a tradition and keep filming them for you guys who clearly like it. Please comment down below if this was helpful for you or anything else that you bring when you are backpacking. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like travel, fashion, or environmentalism. And stay tuned for all of my Central America videos. They will start up next week, so subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you don't miss it, but I post every single Sunday at 11 a.m. And on that note, I will see you next week. I'll see ya in Central America. I'll see you in Guatemala. It never feels real. It literally never feels real, like the day before I leave for a trip. But I will see you in Guatemala. Bye.
I got so much back, I think I'm never running out, yeah. Bust me down a whip, bitch, I don't do this for no clout, hey. I got so much back, I think I'm never running out, yeah. Bust me down a whip, bitch, hey, hey. Warrior the rover, I'ma do this for my soldiers. Doing shit I'm not supposed to. I got lean all in my soda, nigga, tell me what